What's up, Eagles Nation? What's going on, NFL world? How you doing, Division Rivals? This is Stephen Hyder with Gate City Sports Channel. The sports channel where the cerebral NFL fan comes for about 10 minutes of daily content. All right, y'all, day 2 camp notes. So here's the deal, guys. I'm gonna get to the big scare of the day. We'll save that to kind of, one of the last subjects here. I want to start off with what I thought is the big news of the day. I started off with this morning because I had a question from one of you guys in the community that was asking me about Jalen Hurts' first day of camp, and I warned, hey, be a little cautious, be a little careful about first day camps. You have to break out, a lot of rust. You got to learn a new system. You have new ideological differences within the system in terms of quarterback to receiver and responsibility. There's a lot to shake out there, right? Hey, man, day 2, got to give Jalen Hurts credit, guy. He had a really good day 2, guys. I mean, an encouraging day 2. To begin with, the first thing that I saw was Nick Sirianni getting in the mix and coaching this young man. We heard Nick Sirianni talk about his footwork. I am going to make a video kind of detailing and explaining what Nick Sirianni means by footwork, what he's looking for out of Jalen Hurts. That will be coming up. But long story short, guys, you see Nick Sirianni out there actually working with him, getting that footwork the way he wants it, trying to get him on time and on schedule with throws. So, there's multiple parts about playing on time, guys. Number one is identifying pressure and, hitting vacated zones like I pointed out in Dallas game. And then the other part of it is knowing timing and rhythm routes and knowing when ball placement, when to begin the throw, right? You guys know the saying, if you ever play quarterbacks, the upper half will follow where the lower half goes. That's the saying they tell you guys. All right. Talking about looking really good, guys. Couple of really nice throws on the day. To begin with, 40-yard plus touchdown pass to Devonta Smith. And from what I understand, man, the fans went wild. So, Steven Nelson, second day in a row. Steven Nelson, man, you got to clean it up, my guy. Second day in a row, Steven Nelson got beat for a touchdown. This time he got beat really good. So, from what I understand is basically Devonta Smith split Kevon Wallace and Steven Nelson and beat him for a touchdown over the top, 40-plus yards, man. Great throw by Jalen Hurts from what I'm hearing, guys. I really wish that they were letting us see 11-on-11, 7-on-7, showing us some film, but they're making the reporters put their cell phones down. So nothing's getting leaked into that so far, but I think eventually they'll start showing them. I think it's a temporary thing right now. So, past that, another one. There was another play to where Jalen Hurts had a really nice throw, and I believe this one was on the move. I think he rolled the pocket with him. And he hit, out of all people, I had a question earlier today about J.J. Arcega-Whiteside. He hit J.J. Hit J.J. on a nice completion down the field, so good to see J.J. getting involved in the offense. Good to see things getting moved around. Hey, Jalen Hurts was on his game today. Another big one. Apparently, we had Jalen Reagor returning back. Jalen Reagor was out there doing some work, and apparently Jalen Reagor looked explosive. He looked good. A couple of pretty nice grabs in individual drills for Jalen Reagor. It's going to be an interesting year, guys, with these receivers between Devonta Smith and Jalen Reagor. So, Devonta Smith is just a really smooth operator when it comes to the route running, guys, and he's just got the lengthy, lanky body frame that surprises people, man. He's not the biggest physically intimidating guy, but this is a guy that's over 6 foot and he's got over 77-inch wingspan. He's got pretty long arms. He's lanky, man. He can take you by surprise. And you got Jalen Reagor, who's a little bit of a kind of a go-go gadget. Legs. He can, man, his vertical is impressive, guys. Reagor. So, that's going to be an interesting receiving core. Some other notes about camp today. Travis Fulgham. Travis Fulgham's dealing with an injury now. So, wide receivers getting a little shaky. I saw Greg Ward Jr. out there at least doing individual drills. I'm not sure if he participated on 7-on-7 and 11-on-11. I don't know, guys, but I did see him doing some individual drills. The other big to-do there, guys, was the fact that it looks like Devonta Smith is stepping up, man. He's been first out for all the drills. He seems to be taking the onus and understanding he's a top 10 pick in the NFL. And, there's tiers to this stuff, guys, right? There's the number 1 pick. There's top 5 picks. There's top 10 picks. There's top 20 picks and there's first-round picks. And each of those have their own onus. And if you're a top 10 pick, there's a lot of expectations. It looks like this young man gets it. He seems to understand the significance of the moment right now. Some other notes, some other things that happened, man. Tyree Jackson apparently is turning heads, guys. Tyree Jackson is an interesting one, guys. This was a converted quarterback from Buffalo in college who was a big guy, 6'7", 250 plus, guys. He's a monster. He's physical. He plays tough. Tyree Jackson's having a pretty good camp from what I understand, guys. So, very encouraging to see, especially with our situation at tight end and now having 4 guys that seem to be, you know, pretty decent football players, guys, to be quite honest. Past that, guys, some other notes here. Defensively, just to talk a little bit about the defense. So, the only really big thing I have here, guys, is that there was a change up in the secondary to where today Marcus Epps got first-team reps. Kavon Wallace got second-team reps. So they seem to be rotating there. Okay, so a little rotation going there. And on the notes of rotation, sorry to kick it right back to the offense, I should note that offensively there was a rotation on left tackle again. I warned that yesterday, guys, that, you know, Andre Dillard and Jordan Mailata were going to kind of rotate probably. Well, we see today that, you know, Mailata he got the nod. He got the first up. So, rough day. I mean, it was a rough day all around, guys, for left tackle. So, Andre Dillard got beat a couple times by Derek Barnett. So, in terms of this, I don't know if Derek Barnett had to start today. I don't think he did just because he's going up against Andre Dillard. But I don't know, guys. If you know that to be factual, you know, leave it in the comments below. Let me know if you know who had to start there. I think Josh Sweat did again. But it looks like Derek Barnett is getting the message. And Derek Barnett beat up on Dillard pretty good today, from what I understand. Beat him twice. Pretty good. Let's hope Dillard can respond back to adversity, man. If not, it's going to be interesting what they do there. But it's good to see at least, you know, defensively, Derek Barnett seems to be responding to it. I mean, he's getting the message, it looks like to me. So, the big scare of the day, guys, the big scare of the day was Brandon Brooks taken to the tent. He went down with an injury. As far as I know, it hasn't been disclosed what it was yet. He did leave on his own power. He didn't seem too upset from what I see from the report. So, you know, reports are encouraging that it's not something like that we need to go crazy about, but he might end up missing a little bit of time as a result of that. Man, you just can't catch a break with the Eagles, guys, man. These injuries, you know. Brandon Brooks goes down, and immediately I see Vic's, I saw Vic's, you know, GIF on Twitter, and I was laughing.
No, God! No, God, please, no!
But outside of that, guys, some other leadership roles that we've seen taken is defensively. Darius Slay and Steven Nelson were going the first 2 corners up in the secondary for each of the individual drills, taking on that leadership role, showing the young guys how to do the drills. Very encouraging to see, guys. I mean, I can say this, man. I love the way this coaching staff is looking. I love the way the players are responding to the coaching staff. It seems to be a big plus right now, guys. The other one was Jamel Singleton. Jamel Singleton was working with running backs today, and he's really got them out there focusing on running their routes. And Miles Sanders, in my opinion, looked really good running routes today. I mean, you can see the agility in him. All right, guys, that's what I got for you, man. Cap notes today. I appreciate y'all, man, and I will see y'all on a later video, guys. Peace. Leave your comments down below, guys, if you know something I missed. Fill us in.